All right, what's up? What's up? We are live. We are on Facebook and YouTube. And
What's really good?
Yo,
so the
yo.
Man,
people on Facebook
it's been
that's
a
never
whole lot of shit going on, man.
yeah. Well, let me introduce Quita because when we was getting on with her, we was just doing YouTube. So the people that's on Facebook, I know you all probably used to seeing Michelle. Michelle got other things that she's doing. We got Quita to come in, and I mean she's done a great job since she's been here. Unfortunately, she like to take on your boy, and she always taking them L's and shit. But I mean, shit like that just
Ain't
happens.
nobody losing the light skin. Ain't
Sometimes when you
nobody
deal
losing
with,
the light skin.
Talking about against somebody on this show.
you said what?
Have you ever won a debate against anybody on this show? Because we know you
Nigga,
ain't never me. We know that.
I am the champ, nigga. I am not motherfucking Davis, nigga. That you
I
just ain't gonna punk me
look,
out, shit.
and everything, but I can beat you in a debate in my sleep, nigga. Like I can wake up, work my mouth, and just body you.
Let me look. Let me.
See, some
It's getting
people,
So,
man,
it's
so
getting
look,
real out here already. Dang.
they
it's been
don't
2 weeks.
they
I got
don't
a lot of
drug
shit.
test for this motherfucker.
It's been 2 weeks. I got
Okay,
shit
we
on.
got
Good.
18. Okay, so we got some scamming shit going on already. Motherfucking 18, sex, whatever, got hot girls pics for you, and they just gonna keep
Are
posting
you
that
sure
shit.
that ain't your
Uh,
No, no, and I'm not about to sit up here and put that shit up there.
yeah,
We not doing the scamming
we
shit.
we ain't playing with y'all today, man. But look, we got a lot of shit to talk about, man. There's been a lot of shit going on in the news. Well, I mean, it's like where to start, man. Just throw a dart at the board. Let's ride with it. We could talk about Brittany Griner. We could talk about them cats from Good Morning America. We can talk about your boy Robert Sylvester Kelly.
You got some of everything out here. You know what? And these motherfuckers on YouTube too. So let me go and block this motherfucker because we ain't about to sit up here and play. I'm not even gonna put them in timeout. I'm just gonna block they motherfucking ass.
It is. That's all you got to do. So
You
look, so
know,
your boy Robert Kelly dropped some new music. Well, first of all, let me just say,
that's
okay,
old music.
I'm about to say, I saw it before they took it all down. That's old shit.
Yeah.
The only new thing on there was the whole I admit it. Everything else
No,
was
I admitted it was the one I heard. I didn't hear the other shit.
yeah, but it no the other shit I saw that they took down off of iTunes and Spotify. I ain't checked the other train. I know it's not even in my DJ record pools, but that shit it was basically some old rework shit. It was
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? But let me just so your boy didn't got on and was like, we ain't released no music. It then came out that Jive don't know nothing about it. So somebody basically trying to get paid off R. Kelly that ain't R. Kelly from the looks of it.
You know what? I wouldn't doubt it if Kels put that shit out there, had somebody put that shit out there for the whole controversy. Because think about Kanye. Before people really stopped disliking Kanye, he will always do something controversial.
But
Controversy sake.
Kanye ain't in prison.
But I understand that. But see, check this out. You do this controversy, you got money funnel, you because you're gonna make money off of it. Just
facts?
about a
Well,
name.
you'll make money off of it if they ain't snatching your shit down. I mean, I'm not advocating that anything that R. Kelly is accused of be condoned or whatever. However, we need to keep that same energy when we talking about motherfucking Elvis Presley, who met Priscilla when she was 14 and started dating her when she was 15. We need to keep that same energy when we talking about that motherfucker, the Great Balls of Fire dude. We need to keep that same energy when we
What's
talking
the
about
buddy name? Woody was it Woody?
Woody Allen.
Woody
Woody
Allen.
Allen.
Woody Allen.
Married
And
his
he that had adopted the girl and then married her.
stepdaughter. Right, exactly. Adopt the step. So we need to keep that same energy. You know, I mean, So if it's fucked up, it's fucked up, but it needs to be
Didn't
fucked up.
nobody crucify Morgan Freeman when he married his granddaughter?
Ooh, forgot all about
But
that.
when I think she was an adult when
Yeah,
I
but
I mean, it's
don't.
still fucked up.
the
It's
fact
still
that she
fucked
get
up.
the title granddaughter still fuck it up for me.
Yeah, it's still fucked up.
You don't watch this girl grow up, which makes.
That just say that you watched her growing up, and at some point in your mind, you was like, man, she fine.
And that's
Man,
the
it's
thing. And
somebody in my
at what point do you? Yeah, no, that don't sit right with me,
That
fam.
that's not right.
it's the older pervert that grew. I call him a pervert just because it's thinking. But this is a guy that grew up in my neighborhood. He believed once your daughter turned a certain age, it's okay to get with her, and I guess he tried to get with his daughter. So I mean, you got motherfuckers out there that think like that, and you know, I don't get where it come from because there's nowhere in hell I could look at my child grow up, and then yeah, I think I got beautiful daughters. Both of my daughters are beautiful, but I'm not looking at them like that.
But they mamas, huh?
You said what?
Huh? What
You said
happened?
what? They got the looks from their daddy. I know. I heard what you said,
I said,
motherfucker.
thank God for their mamas, huh?
So, but I mean, shit out here is crazy. The thinking, the mindset of people because there's like young girls in the neighborhood that grew up. You might say, "Damn, that motherfucker." I remember when you were just a little toddler, but I knew them as young girls, so I can't look at them in a sexual manner.
I mean, look, I have a problem because I have a 23-year-old daughter. I have a problem with a motherfucker, because you got these young motherfuckers out here, they'll step to you like you the bitch. And
Right.
and you'd be like, yo, you know what? I could be your father. And they'll say some slick shit like, that's what I'm trying to get you to do. Or I like older men. Hold up. So like, who touched you when you was young?
Right.
So I got uncles that I don't feel comfortable around.
Whoa, that's deep.
No, but that's one of the things I feel like happens in as I don't want to say just I can only speak in our community because I ain't been around, I ain't been around white folks. But um as far as like growing up, like in a household from that standpoint. But the statistics when it comes to black women and molestation and rape and that type of thing are insane. Like 1 in 4
Because
girls by the
society
age of 18 are molested. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
is groomed itself, and that's not just for black men. That's for white men, Hispanic men to view black women as sexual objects.
And one of the biggest problems I think that happens in the black community, and it probably happened in all of them, but
but you ain't even black.
so,
Yeah,
but no, when
I'm saying
the
it's
young
three of us,
girl,
two of us would have been in the field. One of us wouldn't have. Just saying.
hey, I be eating good, motherfucker. But
Look, look at that whole slave ass mentality.
You know
What's
what I'm
wrong, boss? What's wrong, boss? We sick.
saying?
but no, you get. I mean, just think about it. You got young girl growing up, develop, mama gets boyfriend to come, boyfriend will move to the house, or boyfriend always over there. He's not looking at that little girl as
A
the
little
little
girl.
girl. He's looking at
that's
her as a
that's to me
developed.
that's sick as fuck. That's
But I mean, but it happens all the time in the black community. And the bad thing about it is sometimes when these girls go out there and they try to tell their mother, the mother takes up for the boyfriend and not them.
that's
That's happened to a few women I know. So I mean, I hate to say that that's all, but I have like Quita say, I don't really have these discussions with other people of non-melanated descent. So
Right.
no, but unfortunately, it's a conversation that's too familiar with
Yeah.
black women.
And see, in one of the things that's why I always preach fathers, because see, Deron, if your daughter came up to you and said, "Hey, Mike over there, he did such and such," you gonna go handle Mike.
Mike, first of all, my daughter has not dated a motherfucker that I like. I told her I don't want motherfuckers around me that you not that because everybody you ain't gonna be serious with. Like, of
Right.
course, nigga, she got the baby by, that's gonna be totally different. This is a lifetime, and this is a lifetime thing now. But everybody that she's dated, I've at least met once because I need to have that conversation with them. I need them to understand she got somebody in her life that if you get out of pocket, your mama's gonna need a new black dress.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not here to play with you. I tell them all the same thing. This is my heart. Break my heart. You're gonna have a problem.
Exactly. And I think that's where fathers play the most important role, especially with young boys and young girls. Not saying that we don't need both, because you definitely need both. You need that compassionate side from the mother, but you also need that other side from the father, because only a man could teach a boy how to be a man. A woman could teach a boy how to be a respectable adult, but you can't teach him how to be a man.
Right.
I don't
Boy,
give a fuck what they say.
Well, you just said some shit right there. You don't
No,
say a lot of shit, but you
and
just said some shit
and
right
you
there.
know what? Women
Don't be dropping a whole lot of gems, but you just dropped that one right there, boy.
and
That was some shit.
and the thing is like women hate hearing that, but it's the truth. Because at the end of the day, I've never been a boy. When
Right.
y'all go through y'all's teenage years,
I can tell.
y'all's
I mean, when I look at
process,
you, I can tell.
you know, just saying, you never know out here now, you know what I'm saying? Because this old niggas
So
buying titties.
like my oldest son, right? And we all family. My oldest son, he he's at the age 9, little porn he want to look at, and
Why
he's
you
feeling
put
himself.
your
How old
business
is Brian?
out there?
He's
Oh,
13.
oh, god damn, I feel old. Okay.
So he feeling himself, literally. And the thing is,
We need to
my
get this
wife.
nigga breaks more often, because you know what I'm saying? Because he actually making some sense today. Okay.
And
So my wife called him, and initially she got upset, and I was like, "You can't get
she
upset."
caught him.
Yeah, she called him.
Y'all go find
Hey!
y'all go
So
find a whole bunch of sticky socks.
so I had to talk to him, and I'm like, "Look here, we all done it. I mean, anybody that's an adult, you say you ain't never played with yourself, you a damn
Speak for
lie. We
yourself,
done
son.
all got kids."
When I masturbate, I use women.
Nigga, hey, we all done it, motherfucker. You can't tell me you ain't washed up with the soap a little too long when you was younger.
Okay, yeah, when I was like, but you got to think. Okay, now look, I actually lost my virginity when I was 12. So
You was out here just a thought.
hold on, slow down. That was aggressive. Hold on. First of
Damn.
all, it wasn't
Well,
even my old girl came to me.
so you just like it's my duty to oblige.
Okay, so I'm gonna let
You're such
Dave
a
finish
gentleman.
his story.
You're
I'm
such a
gonna let Dave
gentleman.
finish
There we go.
his story. I'm gonna let Dave finish his story. Then I'm gonna tell you how, and then we're gonna see who the thought was.
So I had to talk to him, and I'm like, look here, you got your own room, you got a bathroom. We all done it. I can't sit up here and say don't do it and stuff like that, because you gonna do it. I don't give a shit how many times I tell you don't do it. You feeling yourself. So go in the bathroom, close the door, close your bedroom door. You should
Close the
never
door.
get caught.
No, don't just tell him close it. Lock that motherfucker.
Exactly.
That
So
way,
he got caught a second
it's a
time, and
lot
I had
easier to
to.
get over knocking on the door. Talking about, hey, don't lock no goddamn doors in my house. It's easy to get over that. You know what I'm saying?
And like I had to explain to my wife, see back in the day, I used to sneak my father Hustlers and Playboy magazines and stuff. Now this shit, you got phones, you got
I said,
internet.
oh, you got it. Hey, what's up? What?
So this shit is a lot more raunchier than when we were kids,
Shit,
because you got access to it.
this motherfucker watching chicks from around the way. They right up the block, around the corner.
Thick as hell. It's but it's true. I mean, we could say it's sick, but I mean,
It
shit,
is.
people feel themselves. and it just
Yeah.
it happens.
I mean, Matt. First of
You
all,
know,
and
but
I joke about it,
the second time he
but
got caught, the only reason
hold up, time out. The second
the
time.
second time he got caught, yeah, yeah, the second time he got caught, the only reason I was upset because I tried to get you. I'm telling you, bathroom, your room, close the door, lock it, do what you got to do. You should never get caught playing with yourself ever.
It's a little girl at his school got a big booty.
Man,
Oh,
it's
he got a
probably
little
a
girl.
little.
You like?
It's probably
It's
a
a little
little
girl
girl.
at his school
Look,
got a
it's
big
a little
booty. That's
girl
who you
right
think.
now. Why you telling all his business? It's a little girl right now that's like, oh, I see your daddy Facebook live, and he said, why you
First of
telling
all,
all
if
his
any of
little
his friends,
business,
if
man?
any of his son's friends is on his page at 13,
Hey, man, you
what
never
is
know.
wrong with you, R. Kelly Jr.?
I'm just, you never
Well,
know. You
one,
never know.
he don't have any type of social media. We ain't doing that
There it
shit. You
is.
got to be old enough to get social media.
You
And
think he ain't got no social media?
nah, he ain't got no social media.
Look at Quita trying to start some shit in your house.
See,
All I'm
he called
saying,
himself.
all I'm
He
saying
called
is these
himself trying to lock
kids
his
is
phone. He called himself trying to lock his phone. Nah, that shit unlock that motherfucker. See, when you start paying your own bills, then you can lock your motherfucking phone.
There it is. So look, Quita. All right. So look, we're gonna see who the thought was, right?
Did you do it
So
or did you not?
yeah, I did. I did. Hold on. So okay. So I was 12 years old, man. You know, we got.
Was it taken from you?
I mean, she coerced me
No.
because for a 12-year-old, she had some big ass titties.
So she didn't take it from you?
A little bit.
I
She
don't believe.
she made me feel pressure. Let me tell you how it happened. Okay, so look, you know when you're in 12, and when you're 12, you have sex ed, right? And so we had sex ed. We just got out of sex education. We in regular PE.
She said,
It was
if you show me yours, I'll show you mine.
something like that, right? So it was a nut on the ground, right? And so I picked it up. You know, I done already been like a little smart mile. So I picked it up and said, hey, look, I got a nut. And everybody laughed, and blah, 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 whatever. So girl snatched it out of my hand. And I said, hey, give me my nut back. And so she was like, nah. So she put it in her shirt. And she's like, you want to come get it. Now everybody looking at me, they're like, ooh. So I'm like,
yeah, you can't get punked out.
So I went in and got it. Bam. She's like, you gonna be going in my shirt, you get that back. I put it in my pants. I said, you want it, you come get it. Came, got that motherfucker, right? So now everybody, we going back and forth. And I was like, whatever, fuck you. She called my bluff like a motherfucker. She was like, we got a half day next Tuesday. What's up? Now again, everybody sitting around looking. They like, ooh, what you gonna do? Ooh. You know, at that point, motherfuckers are lying. If a nigga told you they had sex at that point, they're probably lying. So now I gotta, it's like, well, all right, whatever. Next Tuesday then, whatever. So now what you gonna do? You gonna back out? You gonna tell everybody you backed out? Nah, you better show up, nigga. And I came in feeling like Superfly and ended up performing like Big Bird. Yes, I can tell the truth. My first time, I was not the stallion that you see before you today.
So, all right, we going. What's up, KB? So one of the topics we gonna get on, breaking news. I guess it ain't breaking news anymore, but Miss Brittany Griner has been released from jail, and they traded Brittany Griner with Victor Bout. I want to know y'all takes on this.
Okay, so I'm convicted. I'm conflicted because you traded this motherfucker for a Russian arms dealer.
Arms dealer,
okay.
fam.
Now from the human side of me, it's like, yo, if I was her family, I don't give a fuck. You can trade him for whoever. I just want my family back. I get that part of it. But this is a Russian arms dealer,
Right.
right? This is a Russian arms dealer.
Somebody's
This is
negotiation
somebody
skills
who,
ain't
when we
shit.
give, this is somebody that when we give them back to this motherfucker, when we give him back to Russia, he gonna go back to doing the shit he was doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the same side, it's a lot of, and I'm not gonna get too deep into this because I know where you coming from, David, and so I'll just rebut it when you say it. But I mean, it's a lot of motherfuckers that's like, well, what about the Marine? They was trying to get the Marine in the deal. Russia was like, look, you're gonna take this basketball player or nothing. What the fuck? So, and my thing is this: she was a political pawn from the jump.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the only reason why she was detained and treated the way she was treated. That's it.
Somebody's negotiating skills suck.
Yeah. What's your take on the Quita?
Yes, somebody's negotiating skills suck.
See, now my problem with this. Trust me, I'm glad Brittany came home. I mean, did she break the law over there? Yes, she did. But we have a lot of people that think that these Russian laws are, or not Russian laws, but these other country laws are supposed to be as lenient as the United States, and that's not how it works.
And
Because
when
actually,
them white boys was lying in the Olympics talking about what they did and didn't do and all of that shit came back false. That it wasn't the US got them out of that.
yeah, well, like
What was
Deron
the
said,
that?
you said what was what?
Where were the Olympics held at? It
Where
wasn't
were
That
Russia.
was it.
It
That
wasn't
one was
Russia.
in Russia.
No, it wasn't in Russia. It
Wasn't in
wasn't.
Russia. No, it wasn't in Russia.
My point though is the US never let it get that far.
Well, here's my problem with this. I get it. Brittany was a pawn. That's the only reason they detained her, because they wanted this guy Victor Ball back. If I'm gonna trade you the Merchant of Death, well, we need something equivalent. I need that Marine. You call him a spy, you got the Merchant of Death. It got to be equivalent, or this motherfucker gonna die in the United States or something. But it got to be something equivalent. Now, I think this sets a bad precedent, because if another country wants somebody back, you got an athlete or somebody. Now you can always take them, man. Hey, we got him. And I just think it sets a bad precedent.
It does
Somebody's
set a
I
bad,
think the U.S. look weak on this one.
absolutely.
it does set a bad precedent, and
And
that's another part. That's another problem I have with it, because now what's to stop another country? Because now, right now, with micro, we're looking at it as it's just Russia. But what if you get an American tourist that want to go to Korea? What if you have China?
Fucking Dwight Howard playing in Taiwan right now.
Well, Taiwan ain't really the issue.
But that's my point though, is like you have these athletes and they travel internationally.
But see, here's the thing too. Now, here's another thing I say now. It's chess, not checkers, right?
Right.
When you go overseas, and David, you know this, the first thing they do is tell you the do's and don'ts. Yeah. Now, having played basketball for the Navy, I've had some interaction with these clubs overseas. Now, male clubs, but still, yeah, I did. When I was a whole lot smaller back in the day, and I was cold as shit. But that's a whole nother story. But so
I know you got the VHS, man. Let me see it.
Oh, I've been posting pictures. I don't
want the steal shots. You know what I'm saying?
But
I need.
So the thing is, this is how you knew it was political. Your club, whatever country you're in, your club can get you out anything. Motherfuckers be going over there, damn near committing felonies, and their club will get them out of it, send their ass back to the States. When the club couldn't get Brittany out of it, I was like, oh, this coming from Putin. This Putin shit right here. And this motherfucker gives 2 fucks less than anybody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the thing is now you have to be like, well, do you really want to go abroad? Because a lot of motherfuckers are not like, a lot of people say, well, she was in jail. No, she was in a motherfucking camp.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like a lot of people say, oh, they made her cut her hair. No, she did that because them Russian winters, them shits is gonna be froze on her head.
Yeah.
You know.
And you know, Russia, and here's what I don't get. They sent out a memo at, what was it, a week or two before she was detained, for all Americans to get out of Russia because they knew the attack on Ukraine was going to happen. Why didn't she leave then?
Because you know why she didn't leave, because she didn't think that it would apply to her, because why I'm over here playing basketball. This is something that they do every year.
Right.
Because fortunately they ain't making no money here in the WNBA, so can't nobody really begrudge them for in the off season going to do what they do, because these foreign national clubs gonna pay some good money for them top names.
Right. And you know, that's another debate, that not a debate but conversation that people have, because people was like, if the WNBA was paying the money, but see, the WNBA is not making the type of money to pay these athletes.
That's the thing that people think because it has NBA in the title,
right,
that they generating funds, and because they're associated with an NBA club, that they're making money. This is business, man.
Right.
And where you fall at on the balance sheet, what revenue are you generating? That's what we're getting. That's what we're paying you from. That amount of revenue.
Right.
We're not paying
because they playing in stadiums that they had
just like okay, the LA Sparks ain't pulling from the Lakers balance sheet. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying?
We had a debate when I was doing show on WKKC, the sports show on Saturdays, and one of the co-owners for the Chicago Sky was there, and she was she blamed men on why the WNBA hasn't taken off the way it should have. And I had to tell her, I said, you can't blame men on that, because one, there's more women on this earth than men. So if women really supported it, then the WNBA should be booming. They can actually boom better than the NBA. So you can't just throw the blame on men. Two, it's only 2 teams. I mean, it was 3 teams at the time. I don't know what it is now, that actually got made a profit throughout the season. So if it wasn't for the NBA, the WNBA would have folded a long time ago. So you can't say men, because it was the men that kept this league afloat.
I mean, you're trying to make this about the battle of the sexes, man.
No, it's not about the battle of the sexes.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
People.
We ain't had a good debate, right? Right? You know,
we good. We gonna have one.
Couple weeks, man.
Here's what I don't like. I don't like when people try to throw the blame on other stuff, on why they didn't, why it wasn't successful. Like, it was a movie. Me and JT had a conversation about it. It was a movie. It was a gay movie. It's supposed to be a gay comedy. I can't think of the name of it.
The one that just came out.
Yeah, and the guy said that it was straight people's fault on why the movie wasn't successful. And I'm like, well, no, that's bullshit, because I could name 3 gay movies that was very successful. And that's The Birdcage, Tu Wong Fu, and Brokeback Mountain. All 3 of them was very successful. So, and I'm pretty sure straight people went to go see those. Maybe your movie just fucking sucked.
I ain't seen none of the 3 you just named out, but go ahead.
You know what? The only one I've seen, The Birdcage, because my ex-wife liked it, and I seen Tu Wong Fu because I was the Wesley Snipes fan at the time, and I thought this motherfucker was gonna dress in drag and he gonna whoop some ass, because I wasn't too far at the New Jack City. Man, I was highly disappointed because I was expecting something different.
Why you bring up New Jack City?
Speaking of
which, New Jack City,
February, they're gonna be right there, front row center. They got New Jack City, the stage play.
Oh yeah.
And I plan on So KB said everybody hating on the release, but they tried to get the other guy too. I got that, and I'm not hating on the release. Like I said, I we all know that was a political palm, but the thing is, what they released her for makes the United States look weak.
First of all, but on some real shit, if we looking for a even swap, Brittany was never coming home.
No,
Ain't like
not with no
ain't like
art.
we holding no Russian athletes over here. All the motherfuckers that we got in Guantanamo Bay,
Right.
they being held for some real shit.
Yeah. Which one of y'all posted that El Chapo looking like
They
Oh, I did. I did.
you said one of the one of the Cabo Six gonna
like,
help El
Man,
yo,
El
Chapo out.
Chapo.
let me catch Paul Pierce over here vacation. Damn, fuck around, get KG over this bitch.
Man, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But honestly, and I hope I'm wrong, but I'm saying probably the next 5, maybe 10 years, I can see another war going on with Russia.
Russia
We're gonna have
already
it. No,
into
I'm talking about the U.S. That's all Russia doing. Russia is building this.
No war. If we go to war with them, they throwing bombs. We gonna throw bombs. Whoever left, that's gonna be who left.
right.
Right.
Ain't gonna be no motherfucking war. Cause they ain't playing that. That Iraq shit. They not playing that shit.
Right.
That's why motherfuckers be trying to be so politically correct. Cause they know Putin. They like, yo, that nigga in Korea, he a little crazy, but Putin give three less fucks than that. We talking about we talking about a motherfucker that was KGB, old school, like espionage, like he
Like
just like
I don't give a damn. Let me think.
Putin looking for a reason to hit the button. He like, I don't give a fuck. Let's do it.
Oh, he definitely is. So I don't know. Y'all heard of a rapper called Lil Baby?
Yeah.
So Lil Baby, his ex came on, and she had two posts that she did. One, she said that men nowadays don't treat the women like they used to in the 80s and 90s, which is bullshit, because the 80s and 90s was women was getting treated like shit. You know, I think, me personally, I think women getting treated better now than they were back then.
I disagree.
Wholeheartedly.
Okay. Hey. But then on
No,
top of that,
you was treating
Like
motherfuckers
you may have been treating them like
right.
shit, but nah, I
And
disagree with that one.
yeah.
okay. Well, we gonna get into that conversation. So part two
Is
of it
this
is
Danny Lee?
she was talking about, you know, she want a thug and all this other shit. Well, I don't get women out here, especially successful women, that want thugs. I just don't get it, because the video I'm about to show in a minute, it's gonna what a lot of women go
Is
through.
it a snippet or is it like some
It's a
shit?
little snippet. It's about a minute long. It ain't
Okay.
long.
Is this
So
Danny Lee you talking about? No,
no,
that's the baby. Okay,
this
never
the
mind.
one. This the one that I
Is it the baby or little baby?
Lil Baby.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, no.
I know little baby, yeah.
Okay, so I mean, this the snippet don't have anything to do with
I don't know why
Lil
grown
Baby.
men calling themselves baby anything, but that's
Or
outside.
Well,
little. Because definitely as a grown ass man, I don't want to be known as little shit.
you know, all this shit you got. Well, back in the day, everybody was Lil Kim, Lil this, Lil that.
That's
Lil Kim
that's
is little,
fine for
fam.
a chick.
Lil Kim is 4'10".
And Lil Kim is Big Kim now. It's little about her no. Look,
She
matter of fact, Big Kim ain't Lil Kim.
she expanded a little bit.
Expanded.
She expanded a lot
Nigga,
of it.
he took over a whole nother business. What the fuck you talking about?
She ate Biggie old girlfriend.
Shit.
So I'm gonna play this little news clip,
Free
and
companies.
I want y'all take on this, because this shit is fucked up. Here we go.
The third victim of a tragic family attack in Harper Woods has died tonight, and the suspect is facing a slew of charges.
The incident unfolded inside a home on Kenosha earlier this month, just days after the suspect was released on bond. 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell spoke with the victim's loved ones.
A man was arraigned here at District Court in Harper Woods on the third murder he is accused of committing while out on bond. The loved ones of one of his victims are speaking out, hoping her story saves your life or the life of someone you know.
Zalea wanted the best for everybody. She was a true sweetheart. Zalea loved her son. Like, she loved him so much. That was her world.
Right on time. In this video, Quazon Frazier sees love as his younger sister Zalea sings karaoke with him while holding her now 1-year-old son, Sammy.
When I see you. That's it. I gotta get one of the last videos I got with my sister. We did like a karaoke night.
One of 7 siblings, Zalea knew how to make others feel important. She was on the homecoming court every year at Warren's Lincoln High. Her mom, Trina Harris, says the 22-year-old was studying, inspired by her brother who fought cancer and her sister with cerebral palsy.
That's why she wanted to become a nurse.
Now this man, 23-year-old Jonathan Welch, is accused of murdering her, his stepdad, and
Why y'all muted?
Why is the video still on?
I can hear you now. You was mute. You was muted.
Yeah, I know, but the video was still playing. That's why.
Can I take it down?
Oh, so
I don't know what
after
the
2
fuck
weeks,
going on
we
with
forgot
this shit.
how to work this shit.
He came back with more
Not
valid
working.
points, though.
Okay, there we go.
Now he got valid points. Now he can't do his
Because
job.
I hit.
Can't do shit.
You know what I mean? Now he making sense. He can't do the technical shit. Oh, now the nigga got to back out. Now the nigga got to back out.
Oh my God.
You can't make this kind of shit up.
I feel like when he get back on, this is gonna be the debate because I already know what Dave about to say.
Okay, I don't know what the hell going on with this shit. Just
doing what it want to do,
man. Because I hit froze and then okay. So let me
Go ahead. What's your take, David? Look.
Hold on, I'm about to finish giving y'all a quick breakdown. So the guy mother bonded him out of jail.
Right.
He asked to see her phone because he asked the girl, he asked to see her phone because he accused her of cheating. She didn't want him to see it. And that's when he set her on fire and everything. She ran out the house. He got arrested. The guy mother bonded him out of jail. He tried to kill. Well, his mother just died, but initially he stabbed his mother and killed his stepfather. Then he went over. The girl came to his house. He ended up killing the girl and dropped the baby out the window. So that's pretty much it in the jail. So now he's pretty much gonna spend the rest of his life in jail because,
They're good for him.
Yeah. So my take on I blame the girl because I don't give a shit who the daddy is. No. I blame her on why are you going to this guy's house? He done set you on fire once.
Dig that. So I mean, unless you trying to let the nigga finish the job, why are you going back over there?
Right.
I like y'all had an argument. The nigga lit your ass on fire.
So that's why I blame her at. I don't give a shit if he the daddy or whatever the case may be. I don't give a shit if he got some good dick and whatever the case may be. Your ass should have never went over there. Actually, what you could have did was have a couple thug niggas come to his house and whoop his ass. Because you know he on house arrest. You know he at home.
First of all, no, I'm gonna go to the parenting aspect of it.
Yeah.
There's no doubt that he set this motherfucker on fire. You know that this happened. Your ass gonna sit there.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be no out on bond. But look, your ass gonna sit there. It's not like maybe some mistaken identity shit. This is some shit that they know happened.
Right.
Your ass gonna be there. Don't call my house.
Because the mother was fucked up. Now the mother, you done lost your life because you trying to get motherfucking Lil Jamar Quavius or what was this motherfucking name?
Man.
You trying to get Mr. Jonathan Welch out of jail because you don't want your baby in jail. Not only did he
named J Dub, because you know they probably call J Dub.
So he killed you and your husband, and then he finished the job with the baby mama. And so that's what I was getting at when I said, why do women want to get with thugs and motherfuckers that do thug shit?
See, what they need to say and be honest with themselves is that women, well, first of all, okay, so we can blame the whole movement on like MC Light,
yeah,
Apache. I don't need a gangster bitch, all that kind of shit. What women need to say is that you want a motherfucker that's a little rough around the edges,
right?
Because a thug is a total, like I had a motherfucker to call me one time. She said I was like her educated thug. She's like, you could read a book, but I know that if we out in public and some shit jump off, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? A little rough around the edges. You know what I'm saying? That's what a motherfucker needs to say, that they want a nigga that's a little rough around the edges. Because a thug can't do that. That's all he do. That he don't have nothing else going for him but thug shit. He gonna fuck good, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of motherfuckers think, "Ooh, I got a thug. He gonna fuck shit out of me. He gonna give you the best 2 minutes of his life." You know what I mean? So he gonna fuck you. He gonna drive your car because he ain't got one. You know what I'm saying? You gonna pay for dinner because he ain't got no job and he a part-time street hustler. You know what I mean? Because like real
juicy juice.
Because here's what a lot of people don't understand too. There's a difference between a thug and a gangster. See what I'm saying?
And I think
gangsters are businessmen.
And I think that gets lost in translation. Because when somebody says thug, that may be what they mean, but without having a full conversation, like the interpretation is really based upon your own personal,
Well, you got like D said, gangsters are businessmen. Like these little punks out here that calling themselves gangsters, you ain't no real fucking gangster because you get put in a certain situation, you gonna bitch up anyway. A motherfucking gangster don't put itself. They attempt not to put themselves in certain situations. They go out there, they trying to make money. These little thugs out here, they making a little bit of money. Like I was working a part-time. The guy had to be about 20-something years old, had 2 nice women with him, and he's driving the Escalade. The thing is, you bringing all this unnecessary attention to you because, motherfucker, you ain't got no job. So we already know what you're doing. You driving this nice-ass Escalade, and you look like a bum.
He a real estate mogul, man.
Yeah, all right. That's just like when D had the conversation with this motherfucker that he used to work with, and dude talking about, if you grew up with money, you still gonna go buy the RNV, the real nigga vehicle, and and you grew up with money, you ain't buying no RNV.
Nah.
You because your mindset is different.
That's not what you used to. You don't see motherfuckers that grow up with money going to buy, like put like this. Cats that grow up with money, you don't see them with the hydraulics and all that old shit because that's not what they used to. Right. You see niggas that came from the hood who got some money and now they showing out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different mentality. But again, you say it gets lost in translation, Quita, but it's not lost in translation when I know a chick and she's an AKA, right? I knew a chick, she's an attorney. And I put like this, I knew her before she was an AKA, but she's an attorney. And the niggas that she was dating, it was like, why are you dating this dude? Like, we out kicking it, whatever. This nigga coming with the hoodie and the Timbs and, everybody. I mean, I like to be comfortable just like the next nigga because you never know when it could get cracking. But damn, dog, all the time, you just ain't never gonna let up. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's something to it. Now, granted, she grew out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like I said, I blame, because music plays a large role in our culture, and a lot of motherfuckers will mimic the shit. That's the reason why I can't stand a lot of this new shit.
Yeah.
Because you will mimic a lot of the shit that you hear in record because you think that's how niggas is actually living.
It's true.
Right.
That's the same with this social media
I mean,
age.
because right now, you like you at an old school party, you drop Roughneck, and I'm using this term loosely. Bitches gonna lose their mind. Guarantee you. I've seen it. I've done it. I've done it. Drop that Roughneck, boom. That's my shit. It's on.
I mean, they gonna do that when you play Juvenile too, because they gonna back that ass up. I'm just saying.
Back that ass up.
or if you go to the windows or the walls and the sweat drip off your balls.
Look, I did this party for these, like, before I left Chicago, you know, some fraternity sorority shit. I'm talking about some real prissy motherfuckers. I put on that swag, that Soldier Boy shit, and I'm talking about some ladies they ran to the floor. I was like, oh, word, this is what we doing. You know?
Hey man, don't let the professionalism.
Obviously, yeah.
And you know what?
They go back to college on that ass.
And I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with women showing out, you know. Now my question is this, and maybe Quita could answer this question. Why do a lot of women, when they take pictures, even when you trying to take classy pictures, you got women that want to sit up there, now they got to turn their back and show their ass and all this other shit?
I don't know, because I ain't got no ass, so that is not my best.
But I'm pretty sure you got friends that do it, because I don't.
I mean, just like this.
You got on. Sometimes, you know, you got a little lip.
You know, I got booty on the bottom. I keep telling y'all it's on the bottom. I got booty. I got the cuff. I got the onion. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you like this chick used to tell me, when I bend over, it still make a heart. It's like a half heart though.
But I mean, I've seen people trying to take quote unquote professional pictures where they looking.
Okay, if you're trying to take a picture with your ass to the camera, somebody is wrong.
Yeah, that's it. So here's my thing. Like, y'all, this is where y'all be calling me unicorn and shit. I honestly don't like the physical attention. Like, it makes me uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? When you know, when I feel like the only thing somebody is looking at is like the physical. I've literally had people I'm in a conversation with just looking dead at my chest. That makes me uncomfortable. Like, I feel
you got two midgets sitting up there though, fam.
I agree, and that's like a t-shirt looks sexy, and I just be like, I'm really not trying
to be honest with you. I mean, you my dog. We down like 4 flats on the dump, but
I mean, I cannot. I be trying to tell people that you because niggas will say some shit like that. I mean, they out there. Well, what the fuck you want me to do with them?
Nah, Quita, I got what you saying, and I agree with that. But now here's the problem that I have with some women, because you got some women that be dressed up and half naked and all this other shit, and I understand they looking for attention from certain men.
They might not even be looking for attention from certain men.
Now, with your ass out and your titties out.
Listen, if we being honest, most women don't dress for men. They dress to like show that
other women.
Yeah, like it's really.
I know women dress for other women, but I'm saying when you go out, that when women go out to the club and your titties damn now, it was a club in Virginia called the Alley, and there's one female, she had on a jacket, no shirt, no bra. And the female security didn't let her in. Then she came back when the male security was there. He let her in. So all these guys trying to holler at her now because they done seen the titties. Not me. I let all the shit die down, and I'm like, man, she was bogus as hell. I called myself some bullshit line and ended up getting with her, but she did that shit for the attention.
Not necessarily.
Don't know how when we was little,
I know I seen that shit. But she had her titties out for the attention. You ain't come out like that just for the
I
women.
mean, like
Hey,
I literally have a
attention
jacket
is
that's
like
very low cut that I won't wear a shirt underneath it. It's like almost like a tuxedo jacket. It's all for me. It's fashion.
attention is like fat loss. There's no such thing as spot reduction. You can't go out looking for attention from certain motherfuckers because you're gonna get it from
Everybody. Period.
everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
Because when
Because
you dress,
I ain't gonna lie to you. Look,
most
if
of
your
the
titties
time
out,
as a woman, when you
if your
dress,
titties out, I'm gonna look. If your ass is out, I'm gonna look.
if my titties ain't out, you gonna look.
Well, I mean, but like,
mean,
you can't hide yours. We're talking about other people. You know, we're talking about motherfuckers that's looking for the attention.
so you see what Derek said. He had a woman show up at a wedding reception with Daisy Dukes on.
Come on, fam.
That's not knowing where you are. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's when you doing shit like
Some
that.
people don't know better, man. I think y'all give people too much credit. I'm
I'm not giving them credit. What my thing is this: if you come out like a cum dumpster, that's what people gonna treat you as, is a cum dumpster.
That's not true.
Yes.
Not
If
true.
you coming out, if you come out dressed slutty, men are
What's your
gonna treat you
definition of slutty?
Huh?
What's your definition of slutty?
Well, going to a motherfucking wedding with Daisy Dukes on, that's slutty.
Cause she got Daisy Dukes on, she a slut?
Why are you coming to the wedding like
reception though?
I didn't say at a wedding. He said.
I said when you come to a wedding. I said when you come to a wedding.
You said if you come outside.
I said thank you. Thank you.
Back up even further. He said if you come outside slutty, then somebody gonna treat you like a
right.
I said, what is your definition? And he said the Daisy Dukes at a wedding.
Okay, so
Daisy Dukes is slutty
at a wedding.
At a wedding.
So if I'm outside any other time, then Daisy Dukes is acceptable. That's not slutty.
As long as it's hot.
And
I mean, you gotta dress for the occasion. So okay, if you had a wedding and I came in dressed up in motherfucking Raider hat, t-shirt, and khakis with a motherfucking gun on my head, are you gonna treat me like I'm a gangster?
This is why I said I feel like y'all give people too much credit. Some people don't know where the fuck they at or don't know how to act in certain places.
And some women just look for dick.
Just like that's all niggas do, look for pussy.
We never disputed that. But women are the ones that try to act like they ain't looking for dick when they are.
Hold on a second. Let me get the time from you. Hold on a second. Here's the problem with that. Never disputed the fact that niggas just trying to fuck. When we say we're just trying to fuck, then we're made to feel bad, like, oh, you just trying to fuck me and you ain't trying blah blah blah, just another. But if a woman's just looking for dick, then why can't she just be sexually liberated and know what she wants?
Because then she a hoe.
No, right? Because we
that's what David be saying.
I didn't say that. We're not talking about 1997 narrative. We're talking about 2022. Women are very much out there, way more than men. And if a man say, I just did a David. But if a man say, I just want some pussy. Damn, you just want some pussy. See, that's what's wrong. Y'all niggas thirsty. Oh my God. But let a woman say some shit like that. It's cool.
I never said she was a hoe. I said maybe she a dick sampler or a dick
in general, because you just be like, oh, if she did this, she a hoe.
No.
Like I be wanting to know what your definition is, and then every time I give you I ask you for your definition, you be like, no, because then you use a different example. I want to know what your definition of XYZ is.
Well, I mean, when we had this conversation before, you said a woman sleeping with 32 men, that don't necessarily mean she a hoe.
Yeah, over 50 years, you said it don't matter if she slept with 32 men in a year. I think that's a big difference.
That's a chasm, dog. That's a big difference. 32 in a year, 32 in 50 years. That's a little bit of a difference.
And that was my point.
KB said, Quita, I feel uncomfortable to wear
Exactly. See, this is what most people don't understand. See, they look at this is what y'all doing in pictures, and this is what exactly dress to feel good about yourself.
But
But
that women,
hold
and I
on,
get it. Women should.
hold on. See, most women dress for just to feel good. They dress for other women, because when I go out and I look good, it's mainly it's gonna be women as a girl. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Like, we high-fiving each other. We
But
not.
why women dress to look good for their man? Why are you worried about what another motherfucker say?
Why is I don't have a man, so then what?
If you had a man, goddamn it, I mean, goddamn, we ain't stop flipping this shit around.
You just flipped that shit. What the fuck are you talking about?
You just said most women dress for other women. So if you got a man, why don't you dress for your man?
To feel good about themselves, and who says that you don't
dress? Another woman thing.
And who says that you don't dress to look good for your man?
You just said most women dress for other women.
Okay, but that doesn't mean if I'm in a relationship, I know he like this. I know he like when I show a little leg. I know he like this type of shoe, that I won't wear that for him either. Because obviously,
but
probably a part of how I dress, my style, my swag is part of what got him.
I understand that.
Still, at the end of the day, she still want to shit on them bitches that's gonna be where they at.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that.
So in other words, you still dress for other women.
I ain't saying
but I can't do both.
If the woman came in with the same damn outfit as you, if the woman came in with the same damn outfit as you, you're gonna be upset. Most women get upset.
I'm absolutely not.
Well, most women get upset.
Because they ain't gonna be winning like you, ain't that right? Long distance high five. What?
You know what
Long
I'm
distance high five.
We got the same salsas. Go ahead, do your thing.
Look
Where
at
you
me.
get that from? Let me send you the link. That's how I respond.
And that's fine.
And just to and to go back to the point that I made earlier, and what KB was saying, it's sad because a lot of women don't feel safe or protected around men.
Why?
Because of that same fucking thought process.
What's the thought? I'm sorry, did I miss it?
What David was saying, or you dress slutty, and this is how we treat you. And I'm telling you that I don't get approached that way.
No, well, you know what? Because here's the reality. Most dudes with some sense, okay, I can see a woman dressed sexy, might be a little risque, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna judge her off of her attitude.
There you go.
Out of her mouth, how she's acting with it. Now, if she on that period, you know, that city girl swag,
right,
she don't treat it like that. But if you can tell the difference between somebody who may just be feeling sexy.
KB, you want to come on? I can send you the link. You can come on and talk. KB said a message is taking too long. If you want to come on, I'll send you the link. You come on here. So you said what?
She on Facebook?
She on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So at the place where D used to work at, it was down the street at a gas station. This girl had on this little short skirt. She bent over, no panties on. And me, I'm just like any other man. I'm on motherfucking look. And you see both holes. So she turned around and saw that I was looking, and she bent down a little farther. Now, granted, her man had just went in the gas station. So what would you say that? Well, the guy she was with, I don't know if that was her man or not.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
That was her man. He might have paid for the hour. That was her man.
No, but what I'm saying is, okay, if I was to approach her, am I going to approach her as, okay, let's see what we could do?
How you approach her is on you.
When you got time away from this loser, holler at your boy.
Most men are going to approach her a certain way just because of the way she dressed. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but men, like you said, most men out here,
we definitely not gonna have no intellectual conversations, and
exactly
the whole entire ass. That's not what's gonna happen.
I mean, and that's fine, but that's an extremity. How often do you see somebody who like literally has all of their shit out?
Yo,
but
I
what I'm
know
saying is when
a
women
bartender, right? In Chicago, she bartends in Gary, though, right? And I used to think that she just did that for the bar. Like she would be, I mean, look, let me tell you something, man. This motherfucker would wear like all see-through outfits, like no bra, titties just out. Be like, damn, girl,
where that bar at?
you it's not far from where we went to that shit for Twan, right? So but then I saw her just out at a club, dressed the same goddamn way. I'm like, God damn, girl, you risque than a motherfucker.
Right. Rihanna did it though.
But what I'm
That's
saying
cool.
is, but
We doing
Quita, what
Rihanna.
I'm saying is,
Rihanna.
most men,
Half these motherfuckers around here ain't got a quarter of Rihanna's money.
right?
And
So,
so it's about money.
Oh my
Quita,
God.
if you came out with your
Not
titties
money,
half out,
but
most
if you
men,
have money to back that shit up, you might need to slow the fuck down.
yeah. But Quita, if you came out with your titties half out, most men that approach you is approaching you on I'm trying to fuck type level, because what he sees is titties or ass, and that's what that motherfucking one track mind kicks in. Most men.
I still think that because the way I took what you said is they're gonna come at you pretty much disrespectfully.
Most men,
So,
yes.
Depending on how they see you. Most again, like I said, some men are gonna do like me and wait to see what comes out of your mouth.
Right.
Most men, however, being visual creatures, are gonna be like, damn, look at the titties on that bitch.
Yeah.
And
look at her ass. She got a fat old ass.
but are you going to say that?
You got some men that will.
Okay.
And you got men, when they approach you, they try to sound intellectual, but eventually that motherfucking retard shit gonna come out, and you're gonna see, okay, he just trying to fuck.
And that's fine.
Then that's what I'm getting at. What a woman has on, if you come out looking classy, the little retard boy probably won't try to approach you. But if you coming out half naked, the motherfucking retard boy gonna try to approach you because he think that you trying to fuck.
He said, little retard boy.
You shake your head no. Would you don't think I'm right?
You're almost never right. The beginning of the show, you was
Queen,
and this is where it goes left.
No, because men, just like D said, men. Okay, growing up, especially as black men, we all taught that we are our sexuality. The more women you can fuck,
you just gonna
the
ignore
more of a man you are.
Black question.
You said what?
I said, how you know?
Man,
you said growing up as a black man. How you know?
Man, even as a half breed, bitch. Yeah, damn. But no, but we taught the more women you sleep with, the more of a man you are. I mean, in high school, motherfucker used to try to, man, yeah, I slept with 15 people. You going to the mall just to meet women to potentially fuck. That's what we taught.
Are you saying all men are taught that?
I said most.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. No, I'm saying it doesn't matter what race.
I'm pretty sure white people do it too, but I didn't grow up around white folks like that, so I don't know.
Are you sure though?
I'm positive.
I'm looking.
You've been to my old neighborhood, motherfucker. You ain't see no white folks around now.
How did you grow up there? No, I'm just fucking with you.
Now, granted, it was a white boy that stayed over there, and he was probably the safest motherfucker around.
Shit, y'all didn't want to flood that neighborhood with the police.
Because when I came back for the service, I seen this white boy. I mean, he hanging out. He trying to act like a gangbanger, but did nobody fuck with him. Okay, that's what y'all doing.
Hey, white people safer around black people than black people.
Yeah.
Fuck around 9 with the nigga 9-1. All I gotta do is hit one more button. It's on.
Yeah.
Speaking of white, black and white, TJ Holmes. Good morning, America, baby.
Okay, you got to fill me in on this because you was talking about it earlier. You got to fill me out.
Okay, so TJ Holmes was an anchor on Good Morning America. He's married to a lovely black woman. Well, his Good Morning America.
She was light like you. She looked like kind of like
She
dark.
wasn't that light. She wasn't that light. She like in between y'all two. But she's still a pretty woman, black woman. So he decided that he was gonna have an affair again, which that's fine. I'm not here to be the relationship expert and tell people that they should or should not, what they should and should not do in their relationships. That's not. But he seemed to figure that he was upgrading by cheating with his white co-anchor. Amy, I don't remember what her last name is. And they were in love. They got to the point where they didn't give a fuck so much. They both married now. They got to the point where they didn't give a fuck so much that they caught on camera, like coming out of like a hotel, like on some like weekend excursion shit, and on her ass. Well, what little ass she got, but I mean, it was there. So, my biggest thing with that is, okay, so here's the thing, and here's my take on it. Then I'm gonna drop the mic and let y'all, do what you do, say what you say. I have a problem when it comes to with people like, well, you just love who you love. Okay, that's fine. In theory, in Harlequin novels, that's great. Black men and women date outside of their race statistically more than any other race combined. Now, that would not be, that's a problem in and of itself. It becomes a bigger problem for me considering how we're a minority. It comes a bigger problem for me when you start talking about, wealth, finances, and shit like that. But especially when it comes to black men, because as a black man, you marry a white woman, and we know statistically that women outlive men. So when you die, your pension, your savings, your 401k, whatever wealth you have accumulated goes to that white woman.
Okay.
To help build what they've already done, right? And it takes away from another black woman, a black child, what have you. So all that love who you want to love, let's start thinking about that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not that simple. Because here's the reality of it, whether we want to admit it or not, there are very few Prince Harrys in the world. Because I truly believe Harry loves the shit out of that mixed breed chick that he with.
Hey man, I knew he was loving her when I saw
When
him
he
at a
said
party
y'all
with
take
Rihanna,
this royalty shit,
and he was looking at her like, yeah. I was like,
but
oh,
look, when they was talking about he had to give up his royalty, he was like, look, y'all can take this shit. This is where I'm at. I was like, oh, that's because the reality of it is that most non-melanated people will fuck with you. They will fuck with you and not fuck with you. They'll fuck you and not fuck with you.
Until it's and you find out when it's like, look, you got a choice. You either gonna lose this
So,
or
that's my problem with it. It's like, why is it that black men still buying into that stereotype that that white woman is a come up?
Right.
This
and
black
but,
woman,
but you know that ain't just black men that do that, because black women do that too.
If you notice, I said statistically speaking, black men and women date outside of the race more.
I knew it was coming because we didn't hear that. I knew it was coming.
No, I did hear that, but I was just talking about the last part what he said.
No, but again, my problem with black men is because when we do it, we're taking away resources from the community. Because again, once we decide to marry that white woman, now when we die, any wealth that we've accumulated goes to her.
Right. And I got that. And
they ain't gonna take care of your black ass kids.
Yeah, probably not. Why you looking at that, Quita? Go on, say
so. Quita, what say you, sis?
I mean, shit. I was eating popcorn over here because, goddamn it, you was dropping the gems. Goddamn me, because like you can say that as a black man. If I say that as a black woman, I'm just bitter and I'm this and I'm that, and I'm like,
You hate and you hate.
I'm hating on a white woman that's doing everything in her power to look like me. But you know, I got
Well, no,
nothing, man.
that on this show. On this show, ain't no hating shit. We
No,
just
no,
we
but
say how we feel.
you get what she's saying. Motherfuckers to take what she's
No, I
saying,
got
run
what she's
with it.
saying.
Yeah.
I got what she's saying.
Like people receive certain things from certain individuals better than they do from other individuals.
But I mean, but on the same note, they'll take what I said and twist it and make it racist.
Yeah.
And see what you like. Okay, we had a nurse that worked with us, and I remember I was talking, and she was just. I mean, she used to be mad at motherfucker with me every day. She was just mad. So Deron said something, and she's like, "Yeah, I agree with that." Boy, Neely was like, "You know, he just said the same thing David said."
You got a fucked up way of saying shit though.
Okay, let me ask you this. If somebody's heavy set, and if I say, man, you fat than a motherfucker, or you're big bone.
That's your opinion.
Ain't no such thing as a big bone.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying, does it matter as long as the point get across, right? Most people don't want to hear shit anyway.
But you know what? See,
No.
again, that's that black and white shit, because me and Deborah was watching this shit about 2 weeks ago, man. It's this white woman and they was talking about how direct she was. This one chick that she became friends with said they became friends the day they met. They sitting down eating, and she said, "Oh, you're kind of big." How is that the first word out your mouth and we just meeting? My weight.
That's fucked up. That's
fucked up. And like, but let somebody black say that. We aggressive.
But I'm saying, see, people.
Here's the thing. Here's what you don't understand, David. This is what you don't understand. Depending on what you're talking about, everything is about presentation.
It also depends on your audience.
Correct.
We have a lot of words that to me are really fucking stupid. Like,
okay, but
like nowadays you can't say, "Oh, well, you shell shock." No, it's PTSD. Shell shock was a motherfucker. People knew what it meant. Or you can't call a retarded. I mean, I'm sorry, a mentally challenged motherfucker retarded, even though retarded is in the DS.
Make Deborah beat your ass.
Motherfucker, didn't she almost beat your ass for saying retarded? Well, you talking about stuff.
David, I'm gonna go again back.
First of all, if Deborah ever almost beat anything on me, you know it was scripted. It was some scripted shit. Okay, let's get that together. Let's get that straight. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm gonna be all
right. But the whole thing is with everything is about presentation. I can make you your favorite meal, whatever that is, and I'm like, here you go, and I give it to you on a garbage lid, garbage. Your favorite meal. You're not gonna take it. I give it to you on a plate, you'll eat it. Everything is about presentation and the way that it's presented. There's certain things that you can't say to certain people or certain ways, and if you expect for them to receive it.
We had when we used to work at Argyle Gardens, little part-time job, and I don't even know how the conversation came up, but they was like, it was about women with weave, and I've told them I've never dated a woman with weave. I didn't say it any disrespectful. I wasn't disrespectful with it. Old girl K, and she was like, "Oh, so you telling me that if I gave you something, you wouldn't smash?" No, I never said I wouldn't smash, but we would never.
With that ass K got.
Yeah, I would have smashed, but we would have never dated. I believe in natural beauty. I think black women look great naturally, but that's my opinion. Other motherfuckers like all that makeup and shit on. So why do I get ridiculed? Because I prefer not to date a woman that wear weave.
Like you know what my biggest gripe is too? and I be thinking about you too, especially when these motherfuckers be on social media. But I'll be like, a little bit of makeup don't offend me. Like makeup is to enhance, not cover up.
Right.
I can't stand when a woman be like, "Oh, I got beat. I got my face." What the fuck is that?
I just found that out. Look, I just found out what bacon was like last year.
Especially if you
What is
already
bacon?
look
I don't know what that
good.
is.
If you already look good, you don't need all that beat shit. Beat to me is for a bitch that's popped.
Right.
You need to be beat.
So just to kind of touch on the hair thing, I think anything with Black women and hair, it becomes a sensitive subject. I've never worn weave. I'm not saying that I like it or don't like it. But I think anything having to do with Black women and hair, it's it can become controversial just because it's always been a topic. It's been pointed out with insecure. You know what I'm saying? Like the nappy hair, the even the whole light skin, dark skin thing. With depending on the curl pattern and all of that other stuff. So I'll say that. David, to answer your question, baking is somewhere in the makeup process where they put some type of powder on and they let it set so I think the foundation doesn't cake. I don't know. I don't wear makeup. I literally watched a chick's tutorial, like a get ready with me type of thing, and it took this girl an hour and some to do her makeup. I said that I don't have that type of time, fam. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. If my face ain't done in 5 minutes, that means what you gonna get. And I understand like not everybody has clear skin, so I'm not saying because again, some people have skin problems and that's why they wear foundation to even out skin tone and so they can cover up imperfections, all of that stuff. I get that. But like I just don't have the time. You gonna get some every once in a while, a little eyeshadow, maybe a little lip color.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I just figured out how to do a wing dye. And I'll be fucking that up too. So I don't know. I'm not the person to talk to about makeup. I see some people who look absolutely fucking amazing all the time with it, but I've seen some. And I'm gonna say this, and it's probably gonna piss some women off. I feel sorry for y'all sometimes, men, because motherfuckers dead ass be like y'all will meet somebody that ain't the same person, because I've seen some transformations where what I'm saying, motherfuckers that made their nose skinny, that what I'm saying, they done did some shit like fake. I mean, look like a completely different not.
Man, look here. And then I didn't know
Hey,
that
hold on.
women be wearing 2 and 3 girdles up in this.
Yeah, they got on the waist trainer. I will sell you a bombshell bra, boo. I will. When I work at Victoria's Secret, I will. But that's 2 cup sizes. So Obsessed bras, a cup and a half. You know what I'm saying? So you think you getting this, even the little faja that got the butt lift on there. You know what I'm saying? So you thinking you getting, I understand. I get it. Like I understand. I'm not knocking nobody who do it. That's your personal choice or whatever. But at the same time, as a man, like upon approach, and it's crazy because a lot of men, I've literally had people tell me, especially with my natural hair, man, I mean, you just look better with a flatty. Why don't you flat iron your hair? Like, don't like natural hair. And I've had more people tell me that than not. Like, again, some men love all of that makeup, glammed up.
See, the thing with the hair for me is that some people don't understand that there's a difference between being natural and nappy. Like you just gonna get up, just not gonna do shit. You gonna wake up with the same lopsided shit that you just gonna walk.
You have to be, you have to, because at that point it's about,
because in all reality, natural hair it takes a little maintenance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
And that's the best thing for you to do anyway to keep your hair healthy. But that
And I
again
get
is a
that.
part of your presentation.
but they not doing it for that. They doing it because they lazy. They don't want to comb their hair.
And I get that, you know, like with female, I ain't gonna say her name, but she had a big thing because I said I don't date women with weave, but that's my preference. So it got to the point I had to ask her, "Are you trying to fuck me?" And she was like, "No." Then why does it matter if? Why does it matter if I don't like women
Typical
with
like
weave?
and response. He think everybody want him and
Well,
shit.
no, I mean, no, D. If somebody,
He wasn't trying to fuck
you said,
but go ahead.
because it was a big thing. You're not trying to get with me, so why does it matter if I don't date a woman with weave?
But again, you don't know where that comes from. Most of the time when people have issues, it's not necessarily like that's your preference. Most of the time when people respond that way, it's something that they have had to deal with, and that's why they respond that way, because
She
it's
got a
offensive.
husband, so she shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Case in
her.
point, I got a buddy that was in the Navy with me. He felt like, and his saying was, any female with more than a handful is a waste.
Talking about titties.
Yeah, that's like you getting upset, be like, oh well, what's the matter with big titties?
I don't give a fuck because I don't give
exactly.
a fuck titties.
So that's what I'm saying. If I don't date women with weave, they shouldn't give a fuck.
No, because again, if somebody has an issue, like whatever it is that they're dealing with, if they're offended by something, it's something that is within them, is what I'm trying to make you understand.
Okay,
like I'm gonna tell you what offends me. Let me tell you what offends me.
How could me saying I don't date, I'm not attracted to a certain thing, how is that offensive?
Because she's probably had motherfuckers reject her for that. That's what Queef's probably saying. So
right.
That's probably bigger.
Okay, I've had people reject me for being light skinned. So should I be mad because the woman don't date light skinned men?
Yeah, they should reject you because you light skinned. They should.
But so here's the thing. That may not be your thing that offends you. For me, one of the things that offends me is when people say, "Man, you're so pretty. You must be mixed with something."
You pretty for a black girl?
Oh my, that drives me up the motherfucker. You want to piss me off? Say that shit. And somebody who will say that to me will respond the same way that you're responding, like, well, why are you upset?
No. That could be offensive. Because what they're saying is you can't be fully black because you're pretty. That's what they're saying. If I say I like a woman natural, how is that offensive?
You missed.
That's just what I like.
Okay, and that's fine.
If I had one, because you see men getting them little weaves now. If I had one of those and a woman say I don't like that shit, and I get mad, they be like, oh, he must be some type of bitch or something. The fuck you getting mad for?
Well, first of all, you must be a bitch getting a weave. But I mean, that's a whole nother story.
But the point I'm trying to make is why do women get to have options and what they like and don't like and not be ridiculed? But if a man say they don't like or dislike something about a woman,
what makes you think that a woman does not get ridiculed for what she does or does not like? That is a everybody thing. That's what you don't.
Now my brother trying to be funny. My brother trying to be funny now.
I'm mixed with motherfucking Mandingo and Mandingo in this motherfucker. That's what I'm mixed with.
Hey, look, because I asked this one chick that we worked with, right? And she over there with me now in Skyview 8. But when we was in training,
keep on trying to rub that shit in. I
mean, I've tried to get you over there, but I'm just saying. But
I almost had to whip somebody ass. So while you over there living the luxury fishy life, I'm over here trying not to catch a case.
Okay, all right. So when she wears her natural hair, she got like a nice little wave pattern. So I said, "What you mixed with?" She said, "I'm all nigga." That was her response. So, but that was a teachable moment for me. It's like, yo, because I kind of stereotyped, oh, you got a nice little wave pattern in your hair, you must be mixing something. Bullshit.
Yeah. My dad, y'all seen how dark my dad is? His hair is straight.
Well, I got to go to work today. I can't have no shots today. Well, I could, but
Derek, you trying to pull up? Ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So tomorrow is the anniversary of my little brother's passing. I was drunk as hell last night. Well, when I went to help out at Victoria's Secret because they didn't have nobody to close. So when I left work yesterday, I went to Victoria's Secret until 9:30. And I came home and I took 7 shots. But
what mall you work at?
South Lake.
Oh, word.
You need some? I got you. I got my discount, man.
You know me, I might just pull up.
Okay.
Get Deron a job there so I can start calling them Trey. Be like, man, you must be singing.
Deron would do an amazing job at. Let me see. No, I know what size these titties is.
Man, look. First of all,
you're gonna be wrong every time. But
first of all, they'd have to hire 2 people because Deborah ain't letting me take no shower like that.
men working at Victoria's Secret can't measure or go in the fitting room anyway. Even though we've had men that want to come in and try on shit. That's a whole nother topic. No, that dead ass.
So what you saying is if I go there and I told them I identify as a woman and I want to measure and go into the fitting room, they ain't gonna let me?
Nope. What's on your birth certificate?
I'm a student.
Yeah. No. Victoria's Secret is very inclusive, but that they're very inclusive, but that ain't no no. That you got to think as a corporation that opens you up from lawsuits from consumers.
Shit, a lot of shit they doing now is opening up for lawsuits.
Listen, I'll be damned if I go into a fitting room and it's a whole man opening my dressing room and I ain't got on no fucking clothes.
Also, if I came and opened the door, you'd be.
So what if a half man came in?
I'm like, nigga, I just came to bring you this. Try this on. Shut the fuck up.
I mean,
you said a whole man. What if it's a half man?
First of all, I'll be looking at some of them, and it's already enough lesbian women that work for Victoria's Secret.
So y'all both of them, huh? From Brittany Griner and no, let me stop.
Hey man, I went to a club out south. This was a long time ago, and it was a security guard. That was a woman, and when I tell you, the shirt I had on was tight. We in the club setting. When I tell you, of course, as a woman, then the woman security guard got to pat you down. This motherfucker grabbed my shit.
Yeah. I started to do a couple part times with a wig on. I ain't lying.
Shit.
Just so I can do that part right there.
I ain't putting no wig on. I'm just gonna tell the motherfuckers I identify as a woman. God damn it! Bring your ass over here. Now, if it's ugly woman.
One time I was
door at clubs. Look, I done been working the door at clubs, but this is past life because I don't qualify to do that anymore. But it would be chicks come in there and be like, I want him to search me. Hold on, sister. Hold on. I mean, because I would love to. I would love to.
Man, I was at a bar one time and I walked past, dude was sitting at a bar. I walked past and dude grabbed what little ass I do got, right? Now, these people probably think I'm like a pancake, man. They probably think but
it ain't that bad.
They think they can iron their clothes on your ass.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, my titties are so big that I don't match. Is what I'm trying to say. They don't.
A lot of females with big titties have no ass, and a lot of girls with big asses have no titties.
Right. I mean, I got a little bit, but I be exaggerating. I be making, I do have a little bit. I got cuffs. I told you, a booty on the bottom. But this dude, when he
they was
grabbed
titties,
my,
they be B cups, maybe C.
yeah, something like that. But I got big thighs though. That's the, like my
You
thighs.
do.
Yeah, I
You
got
do.
big thighs. So he was in the stool, right? On the bar. So I walked up to him after he grabbed my ass in between his legs, right? Put my leg in between his legs since he wanted to grab my ass. And I grabbed his dick. And I lifted him up.
Oh boy.
And I held him there. And I whispered in his ear, I need you to think about this the next time you want to put your motherfucking hands on somebody.
Well, must have been a Teletubby for you to be able to do all that.
You trying to be funny? I mean, I'm just saying, if I got your dick in my hand, like, you're not gonna make too many moves. I learned that very young.
Well, it's like at least everything is in place, because it was a chick. I had just got home from the Navy, female, living around the corner from my mother's house. I hooked, man. I'm telling you, when she got on clothes, I mean, body banging. I mean,
when she got on clothes,
yeah, body bang. I'm about to get to that. So we hooked up. We got a room. Man, she took her clothes off. Everything fell out of place. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, when she have on her shit, titties out, ass out, everything. I mean, she done made cars damn near crash looking at her.
She lost a lot of weight.
I don't know what the fuck she did, because I never seen it. I don't know how.
Generally, that's what happened. They'll lose weight. Now you just got
skin. And it's just skin.
Yeah.
And you can tuck everything.
And when she took off her clothes, I'm like, shit.
Tell her to come see me.
What happened? Well, I don't know.
You still smashed though, didn't you?
I paid for the room.
You might as well. We've all been there. I'm already here. Fuck it. Might as well.
You know, hey, my boy Will used to say, when his garage door go up, it don't matter. He got
it. This is the reason why I don't do blind dates. Man, I had a motherfucker hook me up with this chick, man, talking to her on the phone, looked like she looked good in the motherfucker, man. I'm like, man. And then, she hit me with that, I'm thick. I'm like, okay, bad. So, we get to talking about what we gonna, we gonna go out, what we gonna do. I'm like, okay, bad. This is gonna be all right here. Man, when I met her, she had on a red dress. It looked like a wheelbarrow in a red dress.
Was she Mexican? Because they say you are what you eat. And them burritos.
I got one.
Okay, that wasn't nice.
He was black.
My boy Xavier, your frat, he can attest to this. So we in high school, we go to the girl Cassandra's house. Now I've been talking.
Put a name out there, huh? You just gonna drop name? No,
but no, Cassandra wasn't the one. So she's supposed to be hooking me up with a girl. My boy Fletcher said when he met her, he got off the bus, saw her, got back on the bus and left. And I'm like, no, this can't be the same chick, because this chick sounds fine than a motherfucker. So it definitely ain't her.
Got out the car looking more like Freddie Jackson.
Man, when this motherfucker came over Cassandra's house, me, X, and my boy Rob, we just started laughing like, oh my God. Yeah, you know what? It's time to go. I can't do it. And because I just knew Fletcher was on some bullshit when he talking about he got off the bus, saw her, and got back on the bus.
Hold up. Hey, hold up.
Yeah, hey. And I see why, because man, she sounded like this girl Leilani. I used to have a big crush with this girl Leilani Miles, and she sounded just like her. So I knew this motherfucker had to be fine as hell.
Cause she sounded like a motherfucker that was fine, huh?
Right.
Yeah, we get tricked like that.
I'm like, a motherfucker's ugly.
Y'all be doing the same. Let me tell y'all. This dude, okay, so the original.
All men sound ugly to me, but go ahead.
Lord today.
I mean, but look, hey, I mean, you can't really realistically act because I've had look. I know I have a unique voice to be over the phone. When I was in res with you, I got hit on at least once, twice a day by somebody.
I promise you, they be on some foolishness, right, man? You got
They like,
you have a very nice telephone voice,
man. So
yeah.
look, I know I've had motherfuckers ask me, like, do you look as good as you sound? It depends on what you like. I don't know what to say.
You should tell them the truth.
Derek, where you at?
Tell them the truth. Like, nah, you know, I'm ugly than a motherfucker.
I should tell them that. Well, I don't look like David, so I must look all right.
Look, let me tell y'all.
Look here. Do we need to have another poll, nigga? We
Hey,
didn't do it twice. You know what I'm saying?
This is normally me and David's thing. Y'all been kind of going back.
I'm just saying, he know we did 2 polls of the most popular Truth and Logic member. I won both.
Shell found some kind of way the first time when she finished her.
That's why I jokingly say I'm the sex symbol of the show.
Yeah, and you jokingly say it.
Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought I was gonna lose to Shell. Now, if we did the poll again, I think I would lose to Quita and beat you. But who knows? I'm still. I mean, look at me, nigga.
I know. Hold on. I'm about to make D look better. Hold on.
Oh, this motherfucker here.
You know he about to be.
Yeah.
So check this out, y'all. One time, when Very Sexy first came out, it's a men's cologne at Victoria's Secret, so it has pheromones in it.
How it smell? They still got it.
Yeah, and they got a new one too. That, man, listen, let me tell you.
Come up there and check it out, because you know that's my thing. I got like 50 bottles of cologne, literally.
Shit out
of them now that I'm somewhere I can use it. What?
I got you because I got I get with the discount every month. I get like the 3.7 ounce, $25. Okay. It's normally like 90, I think, but so I got you.
Okay,
get D one of them little mud packs so you can put on his face.
He don't need that. Look at this skin. It's glowing. Look at me,
boy.
No. I'm not saying it's skin. I'm just talking about to cover up the face.
Oh, look at him. He think because he got hazel eyes, he cute. They got albino monkeys with hazel eyes.
Hey.
But look, check this out.
We discussed it the very first time we did the show with Twan. And don't, hey, I used my eyes to my advantage when I was
young. Hold on a second.
I know I got a bunch
hold
of
up. Shit. Tell the truth. I DJ'd the show. They MC'd the
No,
show.
I'm talking about the one where we were sitting in the back.
Nah, fuck that.
No, I was saying
the one we did in Gary. After the show was over, we was out front talking. You was talking to some chick. She couldn't hear what you were saying for being all up in my face. I'm just saying, it is what it is, fam.
Okay, look, I'm about to stop y'all squabble. So to this cologne.
Right, let's get back to what's important.
Because I'm gonna tell y'all, and I'm about to put. If men don't know this, I'm gonna put y'all on game. Dude walked past me in the mall. I didn't see him. You know how like somebody walk past you, they smell hit you when they walk past.
Right.
I chased this motherfucker down and asked him, "What are you wearing?" And he was ugly as shit.
Yo, let me tell you something. It's this joint called Sexual, right? I got 3 different versions of that cologne, and when I wear it, I get asked at least once a day, like, "What is that?"
Is it the Jean Paul Gaultier one?
Out of Macy's. And the chick say, "What are you wearing?" And I was like, "Sexual." I'm talking about blush. Had her blush, and I was like, "That's the name of the cologne. It's okay." You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, that original Very Sexy. They just bought out another one that has pheromones in it, and it's unisex. It smells different on everybody. It mixes with your body chemistry. Like that. Yeah, that's some.
Okay, well, let's get on the last story of the night. So
you must stink, David. You stink. You
He
need
do.
me to send you a bottle too?
He
Yeah,
no, because
Merry,
you gotta
Merry
watch that
Christmas.
for the cologne to take effect.
I only wash my ass on Sunday, so that's tomorrow. So I don't know if you all ever watched the Power Rangers, but it's a guy. I think he was the Red Ranger, Jason David Frank. He just committed suicide the other day, and what the story sounded like some bullshit. His wife claimed that their relationship was never the same because her daughter got killed, and that put a strain on the relationship. So they got a room. The wife said everything was going great. He got drunk. She went out to go get some snacks, came back, knocked on the door. He didn't answer. Eventually, she got somebody to come open the door, and he killed himself.
Okay, so let me stop you right there. They went on vacation and got a room.
Mm-hmm.
Disney World. This is the story, right?
Yeah.
Disneyland. Yep.
Disneyland. Okay, so did in the story did it say she said she knocked on the door?
Yeah, she said she
Why
wouldn't and he wouldn't answer.
wouldn't you have a key to the room?
Well, now she came back and said that they had separate rooms because he snores. The whole thing sound like bullshit because when y'all
Bullshit.
married,
One
did he
thousand
snore?
percent bullshit.
Did he snore when y'all was married? I think she killed the man, left out. I mean,
Out developed an alibi, came back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because even if y'all did have separate rooms, if you was going out and he's fucked up, you will at least grab the key and you going to get some snacks and then come back. You could have a key to get in.
Well, was
Mhm.
she drinking too?
I'm pretty sure she had a drink, but she didn't say she was drunk. To me, it just sounds like bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
My son had told me about that whole thing. You know, he grew up on the little Power Ranger shit. Uh, so yeah, he had told me about that.
Yeah. I don't trust niggas with three first names, but
And she claimed that they had a fantastic night, but according to guests at the hotel, they had to call management on them because they were arguing and a lot of fighting. But she said they was enjoying themselves. But if you're enjoying yourself and everything is going great, why would you kill yourself?
see.
That well,
Well,
that and
everything
most people, the psychology behind it. Most people who kill themselves, there are breadcrumbs that when you look back, you'd be like, "Damn." You know what I'm saying? And most of it is not like I'm gonna kill myself in front of somebody that I love.
I get that, but even if you don't want to kill yourself in front of somebody you love, why would you go all the way out of town?
No,
And
that's my point.
and
That's my that's my point.
and I get it because I've never been in that situation. And damn, Peter just went out.
no.
But the whole story just it don't make sense to me. It sounds like bullshit. And but even if you did, I don't know. I really believe that suicide is fucked up because
I don't know
you
how
could
I
get
got.
over anything, but you can't get over killing yourself. Because once you do that, that's it. Is no return.
Yeah, I don't know about that, famo. That's no.
Everything milk ain't white with this story. You know what I'm saying? That's that old Southern shit right there.
But you
Yeah.
know what though? That's just one of them. I'm gonna go back and piss some folks off and get on what D talking about. Y'all be playing with these white women. These white women be with some shit.
Man, look
And,
here.
and I do apologize because I said that was the last one, but this is the last one. I'm not gonna play the whole video because it's kind of long, but I'm gonna play a snippet of it, and I just want y'all thoughts. Here we go.
Yes. I'll say way in Pittsburgh. You said me. I used to live in Pittsburgh. Huh? I used to live there. Yes. McKees Rocks? Huh? McKees Rocks? We're in Pittsburgh. Oh, Pure? You said Alfred? Yeah. I might gotta do cash app. What's your cash app? Number here. Door's locked. Think I'm stupid? Come on. Open it. It's locked. Give me the phone. What you guys got my phone for? Give me the phone. I'm gonna take the screen off and you can get out of here, or I can call the cops. What is it? I'm gonna call them.
We are looking for some color change in the sausage, and we are looking for some listening on the topics. It's time.
Maybe that's what you need, something to keep them calls down. Yeah, I'm gonna $30. They from the Family Dollar?
So what happened is she got her screen fixed, and she thought she was gonna make a run for the border. The guy said, "Well, shit, I seen y'all do this shit on TikTok," and he had locked the door. She got on the phone with her mother. She was like, "Yeah, this guy, he holding me hostage," and I mean, she just straight up lying, talking about he threatened me and all this other shit. And he was like, "Look, just give me the screen back, and you can take the phone." And they went through a thing. Now, what I have a problem with Buddy is he threatened to call the police on her quite a few times and never did. She trying to steal from you. Either let her go or call the motherfucking authorities. But
Right, because if that's the case, if he threatening to call the police, you putting yourself as a woman, you putting yourself in a fucked up situation. You in this man's establishment, like he could have did some for real harm to you.
yeah, and it's
It was funny as hell when she broke running, couldn't get out that door.
and I guess so when I read the story, I guess in the beginning, her two friends was sitting there with the door open, and he wouldn't give her the phone until she closed the door, until they got out and closed the door. So he
Also,
already
they knew that this could happen.
He said he seen her on TikTok doing this shit.
Oh, come on. But my thing is this.
How you keep see this some bullshit because you just keep breaking your screen on your phone.
I don't know.
And how he know it was that person? Like, come.
Evidently, he knew something to lock the door. So he knew something.
Evidently, they knew something to stand there with the door open.
But the thing is, when the girl mother came, she told her mom, "Well, I know plenty of girls that came and dashed out without paying." And the mother got upset, like, "Well, motherfucker, you gonna do the same shit?"
As she should.
See, I couldn't have been.
Where you be finding this ignorant shit, David?
Social media.
I need to know who on your fucking feed because this shit
I mean, I find shit on social media, other YouTubers and stuff like that. And I mean, a lot of these stories.
I don't know why you can't click the video off and why it's still playing in the background.
Playing?
Not now because we ain't muted. But he was.
I can hear it. I can hear it. I can't see it. I can hear it.
I don't know why. Let me see. I'm gonna delete the video. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard today. You still here? Because I just deleted it.
StreamYard. It ain't you. It's StreamYard.
Mother, we ain't never had these problems before. So, Father, fuck you.
I'm just saying.
You calling him your daddy?
Oh.
See, and it could be this X because I just switched over to Xfinity. So maybe it's Xfinity.
You got rid of T-Mobile, huh?
I still got the little T-Mobile joint, but I had a sound. What I normally would do is I would switch over to T-Mobile when we doing the show.
Oh, that's why you keep freezing and shit.
Probably because hell, you freezing on my end, and I should have did that today. But I figured Xfinity is supposed to have the best cable, the fastest cable. I figured it wasn't gonna be a problem, but
Like your man.
I see I had a Quita moment.
Whoa, that was aggressive.
Don't use me for your indiscretions.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying? You know, just say you fucked up, fam. That accountability is a motherfucker.
Man, fuck you.
Accountability more than the ability to count. Ain't that what you say, Dave?
Yeah, that is true.
Okay.
So you know,
fix this shit for next week, sir.
So I got a couple motherfuckers that hit me up because Army just beat Navy 2017. I had to tell these motherfuckers I never played for the Naval Academy, so I mean it is what it is.
I didn't play for the Naval Academy either. I played for the enlisted men.
You say you got that check. That's all you was talking about.
Nah, I was just trying to get off the boat. Going to tournaments and shit.
I should have went to the academy. I would have probably been in the league. No.
Yeah, no,
Been
not
in the league for what?
As a punter?
As a running back, motherfucker.
No, for real.
Look, Deron told me you 5'1.5".
Like 5'3" actually, but I mean, come on, dog, stop.
5'6".
Okay, it was only one Wolf in the league. You know, Garrett
Wolf.
You
talking about Garrett, but you could go back. You could go back to
Dave Megan was short.
Dave Megan wasn't that short. He was like,
yes, he was. Dave Megan was 5'8".
Okay, so
they give you 2 inches.
2 inches is a lot, though.
They give you 2 inches.
That just proves that people didn't realize how short or tall he was. Because when I told you when I was in Hawaii, that was who I told people I was. Yeah,
I remember saying that.
Yeah.
I'd have been in the Hall of Fame now. I
don't know about all that.
I'd have been in the Hall of Fame about 3 years ago.
Aim for practice squad.
Man, fuck.
I'm just saying, your brother told me you was a punter, man.
I did punt.
No, he would know he was there.
I did punt.
Okay, he said that.
Said, why you bullshitting? I should have.
That's what you was best at. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, I ain't gonna say all that. But why you bullshitting? I should have went to college as a punter. Shit. You telling me if a pro team picked you up, pay you $1 million to punt, you wouldn't do it?
Yes. $1 million.
Look, wait a minute. I'm really trying to think of running backs that was that short. Darren Sproles.
Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yeah. And he was a beast. He was like 5'6".
So go ahead, Queen.
But so you comparing yourself to MJG?
I'm
MJD?
I was better. If I didn't tear my ACL.
Look here, man. Let me tell you something, man. I was a hell of a running back. I know I was good, but I would not even fix my mouth to say
Hall of Fame?
I wouldn't put myself on a Terrell Davis level.
Because if I was on the other end, I would have laid
no,
I would have had you quit. I would have laid the lump. Bam.
You did what?
I'd have had you quitting.
Quit for what?
At 5'6"?
Oh shit, nigga! Hold on a second.
It would have been like Matt. You'd have thought I would have hit sticked your ass.
my son's father, they say he was a small back.
First of all, you know who you remember when Bo Jackson ran over Bonds?
Bam.
Nigga, stop playing, man.
You remember when Steve Atwater popped Christian Okoye? That's my phone, kid.
Okay, but you're not Steve Atwater.
Shit.
You know, I mean, dog, you soft, man.
He said at the end of the day.
So I'm talking about look, at the next show, we gonna replace the dude with baby shit. That's how soft you are.
He said at the end of the day, this nigga's cotton. He a little fluffy.
A little fluffy.
Okay. I didn't say that.
I mean, at 51, almost 52, nigga, I'll run you over today.
Yeah, because I'm crippled. What's up?
Oh wow. Now it's because he crippled. Now it's because you crippled. So you saying No.
Quit trying to figure out why she ain't been heard.
So you saying that at age
Hey,
say
I'm not slow. I know why I'm not being heard. I said, wow, this nigga muted me. And Duran the one talking crazy.
so you saying that at age, I don't know, let's say when you was 21 and I was like 25, 26, you could have stopped me?
Yeah.
Nigga, you high. The county obviously stopped drug testing, obviously. You sound like
No, you know what it is?
You ain't even doing this. Ain't even weed. This is like crack or heroin that you do.
It's the light skin delusion.
Like, nigga, stop playing.
Man, like Busy Spoon said.
In my prime, there's nothing that you could do better than me. Nothing.
Let me see.
Did you hear what cause I ain't stuck.
You said nothing I can do better than you. We better go to facts now.
Basketball,
dominoes,
football.
No, we talking about shit we done did.
Pulling bitches.
Dominoes, yeah.
Have I not spanked that ass in dominoes? Well, you better act like you know.
Made one or two games.
You better act like, what? One or two? Obviously, that's that public school. School right there.
You know, this is normally me and David's thing. This is
Spades.
I'm about to.
Oh, we ain't.
Matter of fact, me and my brother used to come over there and whoop y'all ass in spades.
Oh my god! And
then
you talking about the night. You talking about the night that you tried to cheat, and your brother admitted that you cheated.
Hey, I can't help it if my brother was slow and shit. Cause he fucked up.
Derek, you still on, man? What we?
Like I now. Don't get
That's
me
how
wrong.
you know he finna lie, Quita. You heard that?
No, don't get me wrong. Anybody that plays spades with me, I just upgrade their game. So if you was my partner, your game would get upgraded just for being my partner.
Bring Derek on.
What's fucked up is that you don't even believe that.
Bring Derek on, because I need to.
That's why you was stuttering before you said it. You don't even believe that shit.
I don't believe that. Motherfucker, they almost named the motherfucking game David. They was gonna change the spades to David. What are you talking about? Let me live in my fantasy, motherfucker. See, Derek on some bullshit because I upgrade his game. See, that's why he always want to be my partner.
Even your brother, man. I'm sorry, I can't rock with you.
Well, hold on, Quita. First off, I mean, do you play real people games? I mean, we ain't talking about no pity pat and no goldfish and shit like that. Do you play spades and stuff?
I don't.
Oh well, shit. You know,
this ain't about me. This is about whether you win or lose. And
I don't lose.
All right, you just learn. I understand.
Don't let the light skin fool you.
You know what I do? I bet on black all day, every day, baby. I know it's gonna win.
But you don't gamble.
Excuse me?
But you don't gamble.
You right.
Bet on black. That's
not a gamble. That's a guarantee every time.
Nah, go to the casino and think like that.
I definitely don't. I go to a casino, I walk through that motherfucker. Normally it's because I'm going from one place to the next.
But hey, D got mad. D got mad when we went to Vegas because I was winning big. Then I started doing stupid shit, losing.
David, why you always winning? And there's no evidence.
Let him tell the story. Then you gonna see like nigga, you
Then I started doing stupid shit. I'm up here. Started betting bigger, then started. I mean, I still came out ahead, but still, I should have came out with way more.
You came out $700 lighter than you should have.
Yeah.
How the fuck you lose back $700? I was like, when you got off the plane, I should have beat your ass.
I started off good, but hey, I ain't like HT. That motherfucker won $15,000 his first day. And then walked away 5,000 in a hole.
Man, look,
hey, if y'all ever want to gamble, I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all need to do. Y'all ever want to gamble? Just give me the money and see if you get it back or not. You get a return on your investment. Is all I'm saying. Because I'm gonna invest that shit. That's your best bet.
Hey, yo,
I got a
look.
feeling I ain't gonna get it back.
Hey, look, I'm gonna holler at y'all next week, man.
Yeah, I'm about to go lay my ass down. Unfortunately, I gotta go in tonight.
Yeah, so do I in a couple hours. Gotta hit these 1s and 2s on them.
I'm about to take some more shots. Y'all be safe and all of that shit.
All that shit.
My heart goes out to you and your family. I
Oh,
understand.
definitely that. But before we get out of here, sending love to the family of Helene Jones. Helene Jones, David, you know her. She was following us. She was rocking with us from the time we left Talk Zone and got over to WZON. And she passed away.
Oh.
Yeah. And even when I picked up and started doing it over there on Rhythm Flight Radio, she followed me over there and she was rocking with me over there. It's mostly on Thursday nights though, because you know Saturdays is a little rough. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, so shout out, prayers and heartfelt blessings go out to that family.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know
Wow. And hey, life is short, man. I'm gonna say just live your best life, live it to the fullest. Cause
Man.
when I found out about my condition last year, you know, after I went through my million emotions, I was like, man, either I'm gonna go out with a blast, or I'm gonna survive and continue to have a blast. And I'm just trying to enjoy life. I try not to let this petty shit get to me. That's why I don't mind joking and we bullshitting, because the one thing I can say about D and a couple other people, when I was going through mine, they didn't treat me any different. We still talk the same shit, and that helped me out a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Because wait till tomorrow, Nick. Yeah.
Back up on my bullshit.
Yeah.
Hold
Well,
on, let me pull my shot real quick. Hold on.
You notice,
y'all getting
I didn't
fucked.
say I didn't say shit about y'all last week.
No, you didn't have to.
That's because you was traveling though. You was
Put
traveling.
goddamn memes the week before. But that's all right though.
I didn't say shit. I mean,
You was
why I ain't say
traveling.
I didn't say anything. Hold on. I didn't say anything because I know it's hard to beat your owners.
Hush.
It's hard to beat the owner.
Hush. It's coming. It's coming. Hush. Don't even trip.
I mean, the owner, you don't want to beat the owner of your team. I got that. Ain't that right, Andrea?
Got you. Don't even trip.
Shout out to Quita.
Love you, Quita.
Love you too.
I love y'all.
All right, I'm holler at you.
We'll be back on here next week. Make sure y'all come back. And we out.
That nigga be quick to disconnect. What he be doing?